Alright, we're back. Go ahead and pop up in the game. So we're more or less going to be picking up where we left off in the last stream, where I was doing the campaign. So we finished the first scenario in the campaign. We're going to move on to the second one for the Vanguard, and we'll go from there. I think once that's done, we have to switch to a different race at that point, pretty sure. And we'll just work our way through the game, more or less. Now we've kind of learned what to do, too. I think things will go pretty smoothly here. We just have to follow whatever the objectives are. Hopefully I can suss out a little bit better, like, when the scenario is going to end. Alright. Game. Actually, I'm just gonna load in my thing. So we can just load straight into where we were. All right. There we go. Okie dokie. So we have to find the syndicate forces, and then we have our general things. So and we also have to upgrade Tapples, Searcher Paragon, Command Post. Alright. So let's take a look here. That's going to be Command Post number 1 and Command Post number 2. So one in the south, one in the north. We also have the upgrade mission. Doesn't look like our starting army has anything to do with what we had before either. Okay. What we got here? Is it... am I getting some of the tutorial stuff? That's odd. But it's pretty much telling me to come over here. We will have an easier time with food production on this map as opposed to the previous one we had. So, with that in mind... I think what we're going to do here, because it's probably going to take us a couple, let's actually check our city here. It's probably going to take a couple turns, a few turns to grow, so we're not going to be able to expand until that happens. One of the things we could do is we could do the Pug Service Pack, which will take 2 turns. It is telling me to do the Replicator Factory. Yeah, it is turned on a lot of the tutorial stuff. I don't know why. Maybe there was an update and it kind of redid my tutorial progress. Oh, we also had this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We also have to upgrade the commander. But before we do that... do we want to do this or this first? What was the reward for... I didn't really pay attention to it. Does it tell me here? Okay, it's just a research if I do that. Okay. We should probably get our production up and running before we think of anything like that, so... go ahead and do that. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to do a scout force of the owls. Oop. Doing that wrong. There we go. There's an incoming transmission, Commander. It appears to be some kind of bit code. Bit code? Now that's rather unusual. Can you make any sense of it, soldier? Our communications officer, Ensign Carey, is working on it, sir. He says he thinks it's an SOS call. He thinks so. Under normal circumstances, I'd say such speculations are no basis to mount a rescue mission, but clearly, none of this here are normal circumstances. Very well, soldier. Tell Ensign Carey we will check out his emergency. Oh, that's actually not that far away from us. We should probably go there with our main army, I would imagine. Yeah, especially as we have to kill syndicate units. Alright, so you start moving down this way. We've got a couple little things to pick up here. So we'll pick that up and then pick that up. We got a crash ship, it looks like. Yeah, and then a stash. The more of those things we can pick up, the better. What's our main army here? So yeah, we'll probably want that pug. Yeah, we'll want that pug added in. This army. Then this army. This army. Move on over this way. We'll hit this, get a little bit of experience for our men, and then we'll move on. But before we do that, let's make sure we level up our dude here. Just checking to see if there's anything interesting here. So we won't necessarily want him in an assault bike unless we really want to go that path, but okay. But we'd take piloting if we wanted to go that path. Now we have this as part of the Promethean line. So all units in the hero's army gain 2 fire, heat, whatever resistance. Only functions when the hero's is the army's commander. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take Deadeye. We already have range specialist level 1. I want dig in, vitality, and then we have 4 more points to go. I really don't want to do this because although our army is like half infantry, I don't know if that composition is going to be that way later on. Doesn't make any sense to take the close quarter specialist because we're going to probably use range weapons mostly. Maybe just a range specialist level 2. Because none of this other stuff is like screaming out at me to get, so. Right. Now we can send this guy over this way. Okay. So far, no NPC faction around. I did also learn a couple things by watching some people play this game that I didn't previously know, which will be helpful for us. This guy will just sit here and kind of protect things. Although we could use him to capture this when the time comes. Right now, it's going to be a little while, although he could come pick up that ship. I don't think there's anything to stop him. So you know what? Let's go do that. There's a possibility he might get killed, but oh well. Alright, that should be everything. We don't have any research to do because you never can do research on your first turn. We have a production, so that's on turn. Okay. As much as I hate to look back at what happened the last time I was on Surinus Alpha, now that I'm here, I cannot just ignore the past. I did not think I would ever want to return here, but it would feel wrong not to pay Parlington campus a visit. It seems like the right way to properly honor the memory of, and we get to pick which one. My ex-girlfriend, my ex-boyfriend, or my cat. Now my cat, that sounds, you know, that sounds, that's the one I would pick, you know, that would make me sad. But, let's just go with my ex-girlfriend, whatever. I wonder if that really changed the outcome of anything. Probably not, but... Alright. Let's go ahead and come in here. Now, ordinarily, I'd probably do auto combat, but I don't want to really get a lot of damage here because we may not have time to heal a lot of it. So I'm going to manual combat. And like that, it knocks a little bit of the rust off, so... That's nice. Alrighty. Now our boy here does not have Overwatch. Maybe not the best person to pick as our first one to move. Although he's kind of in the way of a lot of things. We might have him come here. He will get jumped on, I think, if we do that. That's okay. We can manage. All right. I have to really think about my move here. I think we just do a simple move up here, do Overwatch. I think the likelihood that this guy gets hit's pretty high, but... See, if I move this guy first, I can't get my pug in there, so... And again, I might not want to take that aggressive of a move with the pug, so... Yeah, we'll hold. Alright, you move up there. You do Overwatch, like that. You move here. And Overwatch like that. You here. And Overwatch that. I'm trying to think of like a flank we can do that wouldn't like put my bike here in like a bad spot, because they may ignore everyone over here and instead move somewhere else. I'm tempted to just move here. Doesn't really accomplish a whole lot, but yeah, you know what, that's fine. Let's just tell this guy to skip or defense mode. Yeah, there we go. One, two, three. Go here, 1, 2, 3. All right, you know what? We'll move there. We'll give this guy the cloud. Alrighty. On turn. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, we should put him in defense mode. First, we should rotate him so he doesn't get flanked. Then we should put him in defense mode. There, that's better. Okay, good Overwatch. You get at least a couple attacks here. They said, never mind. Wait, what just happened there? That was a little bit of a, I think, a graphical bug. Oh, they're almost dead. Yeah. As I thought, they're kind of just pouncing on him. Okie dokie. This should be over pretty fast. Oh, are you kidding me? They're still alive? Move here. Pop that one if I can.
Enemy neutralized.
Put this guy here.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay. It's gonna be hard to move into cover and still maintain line of sight. I'm just gonna move up and just hit this guy. We should get the kill anyway. This thing does an absolute ton of damage.
Enemy down.
Yep.
They never stood a chance.
Nice easy battle. And it's okay he took damage because he has the thing where he can... I didn't mean to do the gesture I did in the camera. I meant he can do the injector, not do the other thing. All right. Go ahead and close. Oh, we get a bunch of research for that, huh? Which I didn't have anything set to research, so I hope that wasn't wasted. Oh, it looks like it's still going to apply. Probably a good idea to pick this up. So, research that. Then I'm going to go with... So we can always do this. What's going to change is this down here, so we have to read what this is. So we've got... Purification field. Restore 10 health and remove any non-psionic status effects. So this gives us another heal on top of the one that we already have. But it's also like a cleanse as well, because it gets rid of status effects. Okay, any unit or adjacent unit can only be used once per battle. Pretty standard. Additionally, this mod grants the unit +1 armor. Then this is a tactical operation. Deploy a protective shield on target unit, granting them 10 shields and thermal immunity for 2 turns. Unit cannot move for the duration of the effect. That sounds pretty good, honestly. And I kind of want to push the Promethean tech a little bit. So, yeah, let's do that. Because I want to get this one as well, if we can. Okay, let's switch to our society research. I think we should probably, yeah, frontier facilities, that makes sense, so we can get a colony going. I might want to even push this kind of stuff quicker. And then... I kind of want to push this stuff faster than I did last time. Like, I feel like this tech and this tech, kind of not all that useful. I don't know how much water's on this planet. I didn't really pay attention. But we'll go ahead and hit frontier food development, because we're more than likely going to do that quite a bit. Okay. Because, you know, we've got... What is the type here? We've got Arcadian. Yeah, I don't know how easy that is going to be to research, but like this biome here would be good. We got a river plus the Arcadian over here, plus DNA vault. Yeah, so like we've got 2 places here that would be good for food production, which would make our colony grow faster, which is really nice. Just checking some of the things here, what's around us. We could put a colony in here. We probably want to do a little bit more. Oh, what do we got?
Quantum-powered molecular machines are
We've
not
already heard
magic.
this one.
They're
I'm gonna skip through the ones we've heard before. Okay. Advance that a little bit. All right, we want this guy to go pick up that eventually. Also have him in the area so that we can pick up this area. We'd have to clean it out a little bit, but all right, let's see, get these guys continuing to go. Now, out of curiosity, what's going to be... It looks like if we move through this way, it might be okay. Just trying to see, like, what the movement costs are. But we got, like, some marshes and stuff. Oh. No, we're not going to do that just yet. Okay. Now let's send our scout doing their thing. Okay, got some food. That'll mean we'll grow faster. Nice. Go get that one. Got some research. That kind of makes sense because there was a research ship after all. Oh, we have an NPC faction here. It's probably going to be the same one, right? Because that looks like the same symbol. Ooh, we got that's gold, right? I think that's gold. We got a cool thing down here. Fortress of Solace. Let's take a little bit more of a look at that so we can see what it is. Fortress of Solace. Okay, so it's got a shroud generator. Imperial War Monument. Government Palace. Uh-huh. And then you have the thing itself. in 200 and 200 relations with all races. Oh, interesting. Okay. So if we are able to grab a hold of that, that gives us a lot of bonuses here. All right, cool. That might be a good place for research too. There's at least 2 things. This one we'd get it right away. And then that one we get if we research ruins. And then we already have the, it's already set up for research anyway, level 5, so we wouldn't really necessarily have a choice on that, unless I think we dismantle it. Okay, that's it for the turn. Let's end turn. Okay. We can annex our first sector. We built the building. So we grew faster than we were supposed to, but that's because we got that extra food. So let's go ahead and just come here. It's a crash research ship again, which will help our research even more. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to go over here and pick that up. It's recommending I grow here, and honestly, looking around, this does seem like a good place for us to grow. So I'll go ahead and annex this sector, which will take a little bit of time. Yeah, let's just head towards this objective. What do we got here? Couple indentured and a overseer. I don't think we've seen the overseer. I think we've seen the indentured before. Not positive on any of that, of course. All right, let's go ahead and go to our
Production ready.
colony here. We could build a colony, a new colony. It'd be tough for me to protect it, and I don't know where I'd put it necessarily. It'd take 3 turns to do. Alternatively, we produce the upgrade to the Prog Service Pack, which is a quest, which gives us more research tech. So it only takes a turn now that we built that one thing. So I think we build this, or we produce it. And then I'm thinking maybe another army here, because there's a lot of stuff that we need to do, like, and I just don't have the manpower. Okay. Is that a little goodie thing? Oh no, there's going to be a bad guy there. Okay. This. Oh, just the ruins. Okay. I'm trying to think of like where we want to explore. Like, if we want to build a colony here, we should probably explore around it just to see what's over there. Because if we build the colony here, we could claim the sector fairly easily. So let's go over the mountains here and just see what's on over here. Okay. There's a road here for some reason, which might be worth taking a look at, but looks like we've got mostly arid ruins and stuff, and we know arid is hard to do. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at that. The one thing that we also need to exploit is Arcadia, which I have no idea how far along the tech tree we need to go to get that. It's going pretty good so far, Leo. I have designed a custom character. Yes, I have. I haven't played with it on camera, but I have played with it on my own. So I just want to see where that particular type of terrain, when we unlock it. Oh, it's all the way over here, man. That's going to take some time. So this is not actually necessarily a very easy start for us. Looks like, you know, forests. Rivers are the easiest things to exploit, but like forests, mountains, plains, that's really where you want to be at. And we're more or less, I guess, in swamps and what have you. So maybe not as easy to exploit. Okay, I don't know where we're going to do with our little trooper here. Might be another little goodie over here. Let's go take a look at that. Yeah, it looks like it's unprotected, so we can go pick that up. Orders required. Oh, we still have more movement here. Let's check out what this road is about. Because the roads usually signify something. At least I thought so. Although it could just be ruins. Like, there are ruins in this area. It could just be... oh, I don't know. There's no ruins in this sector. It just kind of stops, though. At least, I think it does. Maybe it continues here. It's hard to say. Maybe we'll go, like... Okay, so we looked at most of the sectors that are around this spot. So if we were to, like, make this a colony, the good thing is we'd be able to expand here. We should probably rule out other locations, though. Like, I don't really want a colony here because we could just expand into that sector with our main colony. This could be a good production hub based off of the mountains and stuff that are in the area. So I honestly think the colony here makes sense. All right. Well, let's end turn and see what happens. Ooh, he's moving around, are you? Bleep, bleep! The robot jumps around enthusiastically. Then it stops, as if fixed on a distant target. Suddenly, it lunges forward. Not this time, old boy. No running away for tapples today. Insistent, aren't you? All right, fine. Lead the way, boy. I'm happy to see you're enjoying your new modifications.
Objective completed.
Okay, we got some research, which is nice. Follow Tapples. Tapples has noticed something. To find out what it was, you need to follow him. Okay. So we get food and research if we do that. It's kind of like pulling me away from a lot of the other things that I need to do here. And it's pulling me right into one of our objectives, which I'm not sure I want to do just this early. So, let's go ahead and see the research.
When traveling through Promethean lands, stay close to agents who can deploy tactical protective technologies. I've watched the world around me devoured in an inferno as I pass through unharmed.
Yeah, so...
Rignib, fleeing through Promethean fire.
So the Promethean tech is not only about dealing out some big planet-wasting weapons of mass destruction kind of stuff, it's also about protecting your own civilization from that as well. So, kind of interesting dynamic.
Food is a governing tool. Just as fuel is essential to power a machine, food is the ruling principle of happy, strong, and productive colonists. Tony Rubio Strong, Manpower and Machine Motivational Consulting.
We already heard that one. I don't know why I let that one play. All right, let's pick our text here. All right, so this one I kind of want to do. You get two strategic operations. This one's the most interesting one. Summon a plasmoid unit on the strategic map. So we just straight up get a unit. So that seems pretty cool. We also have this strategic operation. A strike drone showers the enemy in napalm, deals damage equal to 20% of their current health, and weakens their fire resistance by 3 in combat for one strategic turn. On failure, will only deal damage equal to 20% of their current health. So you either get the health damage or you get a bonus effect. Either way. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and research that. We got our sector.
Sector annexed.
There. We haven't exploited it yet. Problem is, I don't know if we really would get a whole lot out of it at the moment, because right now, this is occupied. So we're not really getting that, and this we don't have the tech for yet. We could still do it, though, of course. So, that takes 2 turns, but the question is there something else we'd want to do? Because it'd probably take me a couple turns to clear it out. Well, none of these things are necessarily needed. Happiness may be needed eventually, if our population is going to grow fast. So we could pump out the colony faster as well. Which, honestly, I'm starting to hover towards that. I think last time, I didn't really expand very quickly. This time, I say we do. Let's get that colony out there right now. Again, we have to clear out some areas, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go kill these guys. Now, we have not interacted with any of the factions yet, right? We don't have the NPC factions either, even though we can see a couple of them. Probably because we haven't uncovered wherever their capital is, I would assume. We can go up to them and negotiate with them, which may already pull up the screen. Not 100% not sure on that, but we could try it if we have the action points to do so. We will do manual combat because this is a little bit special, but let's take a look at these units here. So we got a Psytech Staff, which has a range of 7 and is repeating, and it looks like it does psionic damage, which we've never seen before. Cerebral Override. Only a range of 1, but target indentured unit suffers 5 psionic, but regains all of their action points. Ooh, so you can have a indentured move more than once with this ability. Gains staggered immunity, and its health cannot be reduced below 1 until the start of the next turn. So this is a pretty good ability, seems like. Doesn't work on indentured that are unable to move and take actions. Okay. Psytech Revitalization. Target biological or cyborg unit heals for 20 health. So this is a definite major support unit here. And it's clear for all negative status effects. It can only be used once per battle. Oh, this has a cooldown on it. Alright, so you can use it multiple times. Impose Discipline. All indentured in this unit's army gain 10% critical hit chance. Alright. So we want to take this guy out first if we can. Then the indentured, I think, are just generic infantry. We've already seen these guys before. They've got a pulse repeater, and then they've got an arc blast. For short range, high damage output. And then they've got the arc damage type. Alright, manual combat. We've got numbers. I think we can overwhelm these guys. We just need to make sure that we go after that dude. This guy here. Well, dudes. Plural. Alright, so they put up their overwatches. Interesting. Might not be so easy to get in on them. So if I go here, I can fire at the guy, but that would probably trigger his overwatch if I were to be a betting man. Let's spread out a bit. We've got the numbers. We will put up our own overwatches. Just see how this goes. I want him to have to move to me to be able to attack me. If I move here, I could put an overwatch up, but he'd be able to full-on hit me. I want him to have to move to do that, which would take him out of cover more than likely. So let's move to here. I was curious, if I move the bike, I'm gonna have the bike move pretty aggressively here. Okay. Yeah. So we'll move up to here, and then we'll overwatch. This guy might be able to hit me out of cover, but if that's what happens, that's what happens. Interesting, his Overwatch doesn't trigger when I'm here. Yeah, we need to move this guy if we want to get that guy into the best cover. Alright, we'll move here. And then rotate. And okay, so same thing here. Well, I can't really get into cover without making this guy. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself into a position where I can get shot at. But I will use the pug to obscure. So 1, 2, 3. So if I move here, we should be able to do that just fine. This guy's the most likely to be hit, so get that out of the way. Okay, my turn. Oh, you're going. That should trigger the Overwatch. It didn't. I'm confused. Making him go again. There's the Overwatch. Oh, interesting. So they went for that short range thing. Luckily, it only grazed. Okay.
Operations ready.
Do I have operations? I have emergency shielding as well as these things. All right. Not sure I need to do any of that just yet. The way these guys moved kind of put me in an interesting position. If I move here, I get 3 shots. What are the chances? Not very high. I could throw a grenade at them. Try and break their cover. If I move to here, 1, 2, 3, I can throw the grenade. Maybe I break the cover. Alternatively, I move into a position where I can attack the other guy from the flank. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do the grenade move. I don't know if it's the strongest move, but this guy, he's got the cover still for another turn, so... Grenade. Okay, we staggered him as well, which is nice. Ah, we got a good chance to hit. Let's use this guy, though, because, not likely gonna be able to do much else with him, with how much he has to move. Okay. Interesting. So this unit has a good position on both of these guys. 1, 2, 3. If I want to heal this turn, it's going to be kind of tough for me to be able to do that. My chance of hitting here, very low, but I could probably improve that. Alternatively, I just come over here and smack this guy. Alright, let's do what we can do here. I think they can't be killed this turn. I'm pretty sure. We should probably not go out of our way to try and kill them. Because if I remember correctly with his shield, they can't be dropped any lower in health. So... let's just take out the other units. I say as I failed to do so. Alright, I'm gonna move here and then throw down a heal on this guy. This guy will probably take some decent damage, but I really don't know what else to do. I can't get close enough to get an attack off. I guess I could if I moved here, but we know we can't kill that guy, so it doesn't really matter. Right. Unit splits into altered versions of itself. Clone unit teleports a short distance, leaving the original version behind. Clone lasts 2 turns. If the original unit is killed... I've never seen this ability. Is this a new ability? I'm just going to do this out of for my own curiosity. I don't know what it does. Oh, interesting. 1, 2, 3. So I can still use the health. Can this guy... Wow, that's really interesting. So I might be able to pull off 2 heals here. Maybe. Oh no, if I move at all, it will put me... Okay, hold on. I'll think about that one. The problem is these guys have arc damage, which does extra damage to this vehicle. So I'm a little worried about that. What the hell? So 70% or... Let's just do the normal attack. We only grazed him. Let's move the copy over here. And I will use... Which one is the one that gives me... Yeah, this one. It heals me and makes obscured anyone that's nearby, so... Okay. Skip. And turn. Not surprised at the heal there. Not surprised the attack here. Okay. I don't think that guy will be long for this world. Okay, pug number 1. Kill that guy. Or don't. That's okay. You can do it. I believe in you. There
Enemy
you go.
down.
Okay, I'm gonna move up so I have a potential hitting this guy. Okay. If these 3 units can't kill this 1 unit, I'm gonna be very surprised. Let's actually move up a little bit. Doesn't really make the chance to hit him any better, but... That just finishes off. Very high chance this guy's going down.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay. Sure. Cool.
Enemy down.
If we had got him there, we would just use the
They
assault
never
bike.
stood a chance.
Alrighty. Okay, Zray Ragzal. I'm not even going to try and say what that says. The alien creates a series of clicking noises with its mandibles. Just imagine that in your mind and don't hear me say it. There's only so far I'll go to embarrass myself. We have important news regarding the earlier transmission, Commander. Ensign Carey found out the message was no bit code after all, but the audio recording of a Urko. Yes, we figured that out part ourselves by now. Ask Ensign Carey how many of his academy classes on extra human languages he missed. He will have to brush up on his Kirko if we want to talk to our new friend. Worry not, Colonel. I can communicate with you directly through your thoughts. My species require this ability while serving humans, though not many of us will use it so openly to contact one of your kind. My name is Zray Ragzal, third broodmother of the Kirko Katala. I am grateful for your assistance. Our colony suffers. The syndicate attack us. I was taken prisoner. Their minds are noisy. They seek to enslave us all. Some of my brethren are held in transport convoys not far from this location. Will you help me to set them free again? Sure. I'll be frank, Zray Ragzal. I don't like my mind being invaded by psionic tricks. I admit seeing the Kirko free is unsettling, but we have a common enemy. So he prefers slavery, apparently. We learn something new about Jack Elder every day. I will help you for now. Be aware that I'll be watching all of your movements. As at least until I know more about this so-called Kirko colony you've been talking about. Oh, well, that's right nearby. Alright, we'll be doing that on our way back to clearing this stuff out. Zray Ragzal told you the Syndicate have started re-enslaving the Kirko from her colony. She knows the route of 2 more such slaver convoys. Defeat the guards to free her brethren. Okay.
Objective completed.
Answer to the distress call finished, so we get some Cosmite and some energies. Oh, we also get the hero, huh? Which we have to level up. She's got 11 points. That is a lot of clawy things on her back there. Alright, what do you got? Okay, you got the equivalent of a sniper rifle. A Psi rifle. And then you've got a Thrax pistol. Okay. I could give her a couple things, but I don't really have a lot of Cosmite on hand, so we'll probably hold that up for another time. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, I could put you in an assault bike. Interesting. Alright, well, in any case, let's see what we can do here. We've got a couple special things here, so let's look through a lot of it. So piloting, Deadeye, that kind of stuff we've already seen before. Let's see what this new stuff is. So Frenzy Assault. This unit's melee attacks give it Frenzy, adding 10% melee damage per successful melee attack, stacking with itself and lasting 2 turns. Well, she's got a sniper rifle, so that doesn't sound good. Fury of the Swarm. Adjacent units with Swarm Shield gain 20% damage to all abilities. Again, that doesn't sound useful because we don't have any of her kind, which is probably synergy with her kind. Revealing Soul. Hero gains Enlightened. I don't know what that is. And all units that attack the hero have a strength 8 chance of being afflicted with soul burn. Again, I don't know what that is. Selfless Sacrifice. Single action, absorb pain. This unit links itself to the target friendly unit. Any damage dealt to the linked unit is reduced by 35% and is dealt to this unit instead. This effect lasts until the end of combat. Absorb pain cannot target mechanical units, colony defenses, or other units with absorb pain. It can only be used once per battle. And I've never... Oh, steady aim probably based off of... Attacks with ranged weapons or produce... Okay, we'll do steady aim. Makes sense with a sniper rifle. She already has ranged specialists, but she does not have... Oh, she has both that and Deadeye. I guess I'll give her Vitality. She's got 4 more points. As much as these abilities are interesting, I don't know for a sniper, like the way she's set up right now, it makes a whole lot of sense. So... And then Deadeye makes it more accurate and critical chance. Alright, we'll go with that. Oh no, we have 3 more points after that, okay. We could pick up Selfless Sacrifice, but I don't know. It could be good. It's got a range of 7, so we could use it pretty far away from us. Oh, what the hell? Alright. Let's send our main army back so that we can fight in here. I may negotiate here. Before I do that, though, I just want to do a little bit of a save here. Oh, we have another level up to do. 5 points. This is new. Plasma Surge. Full action. This unit quickly surges to another hex, dealing damage to all adjacent units when it lands. Iampic Stagger units, reducing... Oh, okay. This would be better for somebody that's close range, though. Oh, Watchman. This hero gains Overwatch on all primary range attacks. Yes, we want that. How many points do we have? 5, so we can afford that. And then we can do something... Counterattack. Coordinated Strike. Single action. Mark an enemy unit for your forces to focus on. Okay, interesting, but... Iron Discipline. Strong Discipline gives the hero +3 resistance and makes them immune to status effects and hazard effects. I don't know if I really want any of these other things. Most of these are actions. We can always save our points, so we'll just confirm that. Alright. Yeah, I got that. We're working on the colony thing, so we don't want to do that. Okay, let me do a real quick save file, just in case I don't understand this correctly. So we're going to save this under... we'll call it Stream 6. Oops, that's 5. 6. Alright. So... Aha! There we go. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to trigger this. Salutations, Jack Eller. Bow before the mighty Paragon, heirs of the Grand and Noble Star Union. Chosen by the Emperor himself, we were destined to become the exemplars of human perfection. Today, in these barbaric times, the Paragon are the last line between anarchy and civilization. Tell us your intentions, Jack Elder, and we will judge you worthy. Alright, so we could either kill them or not. We're going to be friendly with them, because we were friendly with them before. Okay, salutations. Mercy words, although their trustworthiness still remains to be proven. Let your actions speak, Jack Elder. Serve the will of the Paragon, and you shall be rewarded with our favor. Okay, we get a quest. Rear guard is crumbling. The plebeians have given into their savage nature. Help us maintain order with our last bulwark of civilization. Okay. So we have to kill these units. We will accept. That doesn't mean I need to run away here, so as not to be killed by this, because I'm assuming it's going to move around. What is this? Oh, we have to kill here and here. So there's two. I saw that there was kill 3 units, then kill 4 units, and at first I didn't know what that meant, but now I understand. Okay, so that was important. We got to meet those dudes. Let's pick this up. Okay, Keeper of the Pod. You find a lone Paragon soldier on top of the... Oh, okay, so... honor its duty and gain 15. Yeah. Okay. Let's start heading back. It's good to get that relationship up. I feel like I was going to do something and I got distracted. Yeah, we're going to run away. Run away! We got a lot of fighting to do here. We might have her circle around and go this way, and then meet up with this guy. We'll see. We could... Okay, so that's where they are. Down there, so they're pretty close to this objective. Where's required? Oh yeah, our scouts need to do stuff. What was I going to do with them? Oh, I was going to see what was down here more, I think. Either that or I was going to wrap around up here to see if there was a better spot for our colony. I guess we can go down this way. Just see what's down here. I do want to find out why there is a road over here. See if it continues. It does. Interesting. That could just be a circumstantial thing on this map. Alright, we gotta set our society research. So we did that. I think the next thing we would want to do is the river. And then probably the mountain, because that we have. And then after the mountain... I mean, we just need to push stuff so we can actually exploit these sectors, because I feel like that's pretty darn important. So, yeah. I'm just going to wholly ignore the bottom and the top here and just focus on exploiting resources. Alright. It's in turn. So was I right? Will this guy move around? Doesn't look like they are. Oh, it moved out of this building. Interesting. Okay. So you need orders. Let's have you come down this way. Okay, so mountains 12 versus... Can you please tell me how much this costs? Oh. Wait, what? I just wanted a pop-up of how much the train costs, my friend. Alright, we'll just assume that the desert is faster than the mountain. Ooh, we got another cool place down here. I'm gonna start heading down this way and then we'll link up with her. Okie dokie. Are we gonna try and protect the colony, probably? Okay. Let's get in. Kill these guys. What is their deal? Is it like the same setup? Oh, no, it isn't. We actually have a hero here. Azuk of House Timur. Oh, okay. We remember House Timur. Phase Manipulator and a Syndicate Mirage. Alright, let's see what these are. It's got an Energy Blast, range 7 repeating. Pretty good damage. Spaceship Abduct. Forcibly attempt to teleport target unit to a hex adjacent to this unit with a strength of 8 chance. Okay. Phase shift evacuate. Target friendly unit is teleported to a hex adjacent to this unit. Okay, so you teleport things around. Pretty long range. And you heal when you do that as well as giving shields. Then you've got defense mode, resistances, weaknesses. This unit cannot be detected when standing on a mountain, barren, or chasm hexes. Interesting. Void tech unit. Okay. Oh, I wanted to check the other dude. High-tech blasters, repeating, 7. Good range. Hallucination projector. Projected field in 1 hex radius that has a strength of 8, chance to apply hallucinating for 2 turns. Affected unit loses minus 30% accuracy, and all attacks against them are considered flanking attacks. Defense mode barrage field. This unit ends its turn and goes into a defensive mode. Okay, so this is just a general thing, but it gets obscured on top of that. Okay. Adaptive camouflage. Given rough terrain, camouflage to all units in a stack. Okay. Farsight. Rough terrain camouflage. Okay. Alright, let's see how this fight goes. We haven't quite healed our one dude. So I don't know 100% how well this is going to go. Annual combat. So this is the first time we're facing an enemy hero. Which we didn't really look at. Looks like a sniper of some type. Okay. Use some kind of ability here. I don't know what that ability is. Oh, it grants obscured to all units in a hex. So you flew over top of her and then gave her that as well. Okay, interesting. And then you have Overwatch on a sniper rifle, which means you have very long range Overwatch. Interesting. Okay. As long as we don't trigger that Overwatch, we're all good. Move to here, I guess. I'm not going to be able to see through that, am I? So putting up an Overwatch is completely pointless, I think. So we'll just go into defense mode, I guess. Or maybe we could check it, but I have a feeling, yeah, you can't see through that. So, defense mode. Whoops, I should have rotated. That was dumb. Okay. Yeah, move to here. Put an Overwatch down. Not really sure how the AI is going to behave here. Are they just going to sit back and try and use that sniper range against me? Well, it's possible. Not really sure where to send this bike. I have to be very careful with it because they have more than one arc attack, I think, which this thing is going to be vulnerable against. And then the pug, I'm just going to put in here into hard cover. We could also make a clone of it. But the clone only lasts a set amount of time, right? It lasts 2 turns. I still think that's good because we could use the clone to bait stuff, right? Let's use you to rotate. And then go defensive. And then you are going to come into this hard cover here. I kind of want them to go after the clone, so... Okay. And turn.
Operations available.
She didn't use Overwatch this turn, so we can kind of push up pretty hard here. Matter of fact, I can hit the enemy right now, which I'm tempted to do just because, again, this is a clone, so it'll disappear in 2 turns anyway. So we got a 5%, 15%. Both are pretty bad, but like, I need to get close to really be effective, so let's start on the fringe here. So I should be able to walk up this wall because it's all ruined. I can already hit a couple of these guys, huh? Alright, let's see what our chance to hit is. 30%. Alternatively, we just put down an Overwatch. Although sometimes the Overwatches don't trigger, which I'm a little uncertain of. I'm afraid I'm going to get flanked here if I move up, but I feel like we just have to commit. And we might lose some units, but it's all good. 50% chance to hit, 30% chance to hit. 50% chance is pretty good, but the damage output's really low. Just continue to Overwatch until we get, like, up close and personal. Yeah, we'll kind of focus in one direction, perhaps. I just do not have good cover here. Like, if I move here, I'm, like, out in the open, so... As far as I know, they don't have any area effect attacks, so... 40% chance to hit that one. One, two, three. We could throw an obscure on one of these guys. Which I think we should do. Maybe my hero. So the hero can do more things. Okay, so the main person main thing we haven't moved yet is the bike here. We can move it up to here. All right. Let's enter. Hello there. He's gonna run away. Oh, interesting. Okay, so my one dude's hallucinating.
Unit down.
Okay, so that was just a clone that just disappeared. But not a big deal. 80%, 30%. Let's hit the 80% here. Alright. That is a really high chance to hit. And we don't have to move to do it. Alternatively, we move up. Yeah. Let's see if we can kill her support. Alright, I have to remember I have obscured, so I feel like I can move up here pretty aggressively. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I could throw a grenade right here and it'd hit her, but I'm not sure if it would clear out her cover. Either way, I'm not going to be getting cover here, no matter what I do. Yeah, move up a bit. 75%, 55%. Let's take the 75. Might not get the kill, but we'll get close. Yeah, let's have the pug come up and try and finish it.
Enemy killed.
Awesome. Now that gives me more options here. Okay. Move up here. I'm gonna take a more aggressive move. This might be a mistake. Depending on what I... Ah, F. We could have had that kill. Oh well. That's damage like we could have avoided if we had gotten that kill. Alright. Oh, I'm still immobilized. Alright, well, we'll take this kill then.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's see if our proc can heal that dude. You should be able to. Excellent. Okay. So I'm gonna move up. Like, cause I'm not gonna be able to see her unless I move up really aggressively. 1, 2, 3. We throw the grenade. Maybe even 1, 2, 3. I don't know if it lets me throw on solid cover like this. It may not, but this is a good time to find out. If it doesn't let me do the thing I want to do, that's okay. Looks like it will hit her. And the trees. Now, whether or not it will clear them out, I don't know, and the answer was no. Alright. Probably gonna be tough to take her down, but we'll pick away at her. Ooh, that may have given us a flank on the other side here, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, we throw another grenade. There we go. There's her cover.
Enemy hero killed.
Down they go.
They never stood a chance.
Alright. That's part 1 of the quest done. And at last, freedom. Oh, okay, we're getting some Kirko units here, huh? What's your deal? Ah, this is where that melee stuff comes in. So you've got Rending Claws, range of 1, repeating, and Battle of Vomit, range of 3, single action. Armor Melt destroys 1 armor per hit. Ignores line of sight penalty. So it's more or less their grenade. Does not have... Oh yeah, area of effect attack. So it is their grenade, more or less. Frenzy. Each successful attack of a unit with Frenzy will increase melee damage by 10%. This buff lasts for 2 turns and can stack up to 3 times. If you get the full 3 attacks, that's a lot. Then Swarm Shield. Units gain +2 shield when there is an adjacent friendly unit with Swarm Shield. Okay, well that explains the Swarm Shield to us. I have a feeling what we're going to want to do is have this guy join this other army we're assembling. So let's have it start moving in that direction. Okay. We'll have orders. We probably want to kill this first, so let's start heading that direction. Okay, now our scouts. I think I'm actually going to have the scouts join up this army too. Just to pad out the strength, because right now it's only an army of 3, but if we make it an army of 5, that would make it have significantly more punch, so... And we can start taking objectives down here. Alrighty. That's pretty much it. We'll have the colony thing done fairly soon. I think this is probably the growth, right? As a matter of fact, we can double check that. Colony. Yes, it is. On 1 turn, we'll have some growth. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take this opportunity. This guy may attack me. I'm gonna take this opportunity to take these guys out when they're sitting on a stash that we can get, so I'm gonna do manual combat here because it gives me an opportunity to heal the damage we have on our assault bike. This should still be an easy win, in my mind anyway. So we're going to be pretty hard, go hard on the Overwatches here. Alright, so I just need the assault bike to go into a place that my pug can get to. Within 3 range, so... And we don't want it to take too much damage either. So if I put the pug here... 1, 2, 3, okay. So moving here would be an okay move. Pug. Matter of fact, I'll move the pug here. A little bit safer. There. Now we don't have to worry about like the follow-up combats as much. We don't have a lot of cover to speak of. And we're kind of spread out, so I think it'll be easy for these guys to pounce on me, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to double up here, do another Overwatch. Then have this guy move up a little bit more aggressively. And then Overwatch. I have a feeling they're going to pounce on him pretty hard, but that's okay. He's my hero. He's got a little health regen thing. Oh, no. Good, they missed. Here comes the pounce.
Enemy down.
Here comes another pounce.
Operations ready.
Oh, no? No pounces? I believe we can kill this with the 2 units working together. At least I sure hope so. And I'm hoping these 3 units working together will be enough. Yeah. Let's take this out.
Enemy annihilated.
Okay. Okay, I have faith that I can use my little injector here. Get that health up. Oh, that's right, it's a free action. Goodbye.
Enemy down.
So yeah, by
They've
taking
never stood
control
a
of that
chance.
fight, I guarantee we don't take any damage, but we also healed up. Which is good to see. Alright, so we already have a colonist then. When can we get another thing? Needs 3 more colonists. Oh, so we need a lot more colonists before we can do that. Alright. Let's get this army together. So we'll have her move. You know, we'll move right up to the thing, right? And we'll get our scouts over there. And I'm hoping next turn we'll be able to attack this area. And get whatever this is. Okay, looking good, looking good. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're just still doing all right. Let's end turn. Our colony's ready to go. Ooh, we got a marauding unit here. Looks like a Kirko. Okay. So, we are running out of time for this, although I think we still have a number of turns. Let's start moving our colony doohickey. Does it have a recommendation for me? Because technically the tutorial's still on. Not that I see, but for me, I say this is the zone we want to go to, so we'll start moving in that direction.
Production ready.
Okay, so we finished our colony thing. We're not going to have enough Cosmite for another couple turns to do another colony, so let's go ahead and get our agricultural district. Okay.
Operations available for priming.
Oh yeah, the tech's ready.
Ever seen a metal fire? Given enough heat and the right fuel, anything will burn. Such intense fire requires careful setup. Plasmoids are special delivery bots filled with concentrated fire. They are quite useful for sparking a powerful blaze. Hot Ashman, Scarlet Flame rank.
Good for them. Okay. Alright, let's get our tech here. So we could push this and get the Purifier Core, which gives us a new unit, a Purifier and a Purifier gun. Or we could do this, but let's go back to the normal tech here. And we'll go Engineer Core. Get our Engineer. Engineer's pretty good if we get vehicles and stuff, so... Let's open this up. It's going to take 2 turns to prime this. We have enough energy, though, so let's start priming it. And then we'll be able to deploy that on the map. All right. Let's try and eliminate this. I kind of want to use the new units, but at the same time, I kind of want to auto do this because we fought this enemy multiple times before. But you know what? We've got new units. Let's see what they're like. Because this will give us a little bit of a lesson on Kirko units, because I know that there's two other campaign lines you can do, and I believe the Kirko is one of them, and then the Devar are the other. So it takes her a full action to do this, and she's one shy. Oh, she just has to move up. Only a 30%. We do the Overwatch. What does it say? Units. Doesn't clarify which of her attacks she would use, because she's got 2 weapons in theory. So these guys are all melee based. I kind of want to get like into here into cover, although maybe not. Just move here, I guess. Overwatch. Let's see. When I click on her and I click Overwatch, yeah, that has to be her sniper rifle, I would think. All right. So they have swarm shield, so it's important to keep them together. So it's going to be the big thing with the Kirko, is keeping them together. So it's kind of like a different strategy. To have these units kind of move over, join up with the others. Hey. I don't want this guy to be able to get me. He can't jump up in the air and hit the units in the air. I have faith that we'll be able to beat these guys fairly easily, though. Okay.
Operations ready.
They didn't move. All right, fine. You don't want to move? That's fine. We'll figure something out for you. So, just move over 1 hex. Somehow that made her chance to hit even worse. Alright, let's force their hand. We missed the one, but we hit the other. So we just want this guy to form up next to her, so we get that swarm shield. We kind of want to bait them into attacking us. And then this guy's just going to form up the line and put an Overwatch out. Punish them for moving in. And then these guys are just going to be in there to clean up whatever happens. As you can see, that did a lot of damage to that unit. Okay. All right, this time if they come in, we got our guys into position to counterattack nicely. If they just keep sitting there, we'll just keep sniping away at them until they're dead. I think I have to move so the rock's not in between me and them. That's probably why the shot was worse. But it also allowed it to be in line so that I could hit either one of them. Here they come. Okay. Didn't really want to click on that unit. I wanted to click here. There will be Overwatch counterattack, which we kind of don't want.
Enemy killed.
All right, just take that out.
Enemy annihilated.
Okay. Overwatch. guess that's a fine. Oh, I only have to move up slightly to be able to use that. Okay. Okay. And turn. It will be able to come in and get one attack off. Ow. Let's get the revenge here.
Enemy annihilated. They never stood a chance.
Oh, the Kirko are interesting. Might be tough to use them to their fullest. At least their core units. Okay, got another Rugged Colonist. Awesome. We're fine with just keeping that, though. Okay. Let's go check on what this thing is. There's also a thing over here that's not protected. At least I don't... That might be. We just might not have it in sensor range. Temporal phase seal, huh? What do we get out of this? Complex is a treasure trove of valuable data, but dedicating researchers to delving the archives, our void tech research will benefit greatly. Void tech is 25% cheaper to research. We don't have void tech technology though, and void tech units cost 20% less to produce. So yeah, we don't have void tech, so this is completely useless to us. But there is a lot of other stuff in here. The void tech complex itself gives us resources and stuff. So. And it does start as a energy exploitation level 3 as well. And this gives you a bunch of research. Yeah. Okay. Now that we've cleared that, we got a research thing over here that we could clear. I feel like we need more army units, though, before this army is going to be all that effective. Like, we had those scouts in there to help us last time. Alright, let's go clear these guys out, then come over here and clear those guys out, if we're not too beat up after we do this fight. What is this fight even going to be? Okay, we fought all of these guys before. Except for the E-Bot Roy 2. We've seen them fight, though, so I think they're melee only. So you got Power Fist, High Impact Stagger, bypasses all shields, only FX ground units. Distracted Pheromones. Disperses a cloud of artificial pheromones that has an 8 strength chance to apply Distracted to a non-mindless biological or cyborg units, making their attacks 20% more likely to fumble. Okay. It's got a range of 3. Defense... I'm morale aura. Okay. Well, let's go killify this dude. Now, we will do manual combat because it's part of our objective. Yeah, so this is a big support unit, and that network thing is actually going to be a big deal because these units have abilities that allow them to use that network. A good effectiveness. Train is kind of interesting. Not really sure how they're going to come at me here. This guy will more likely rush me. I think I'm going to be somewhat aggressive with this unit. Move him well up, but then have him put an Overwatch out. These guys are most likely charge me, so we gotta do what we can to try and weaken that. So we can do a lot of overwatches. So if he tries to get in close. We could also put that obscuring charge down. If we move to here. As this unit is most likely going to be attacked, I think. Not really sure where to move the assault bike just yet. We'll just move it over here. That's it, alright. You there. A tree's gonna block some of the overwatch, but the overwatch will still be somewhat effective. Okay. We got our overwatches. Fortunately, we're missing a lot here with our overwatches. Almost had him down. Able to distract me, unfortunately. Ow. Alright. There's a good chance that we're able to take this dude out. So I think I move here aggressively. There we go.
Enemy neutralized.
Okay, one enemy down. We could move up and then throw a grenade. 1, 2, 3, right in the midst of them. Stagger both. If I move there, I get no attack, so we'll just hit this. Okay. Have you move here and then heal this dude. I want to be able to finish this guy off, but I may have to get out of cover to do it. I guess we'll just come up here and attack the other guy. Somewhat of a shame because we're not going to be able to finish any of them off, but I just don't have the ability to get into the right position. Alright, that'll do. Ow. Got a crit there, huh? Okay. I kind of regret having used my heal. Alright, I'm just gonna move up and try and finish this.
Enemy killed.
One dead. We got good cover where we are, and there's a decent chance we can get this guy out.
Enemy killed.
As much as I don't like it, I don't really want to lose this unit, so I'm just gonna run away. It looks like we got an attack if I move to here. I don't know how good of an attack. It's not too bad. It's just a support unit, pretty much on its lonesome at this point. Looks like we're gonna have to move up a lot to be able to attack it here. But that bow does a lot of damage, so it might be not quite. We still have one more unit to go here, though. Alright. Lot rides on just one attack, apparently. Alright, we got him.
Enemy killed.
Does somewhat limit my ability to do
Our
another
forces are
combat right away
victorious.
after this, but... Alright, we did this, which will get a
Objective
reward.
completed.
A reward. Now the question is, how are we doing with these guys? Alright, so we haven't upgraded, we're at peace. So we could buy units, which frankly, I kind of want to do, so... Bye. We can send this guy to reinforce this army and make it a little tiny bit bigger. We don't have enough action points to attack here anyway, so we're gonna get like one turn's worth of rest. Okay. We already kind of knew this. All right, end turn. Main invasion at Bear Creek Wilds. What? Oh, there's a bad guy here. Okay. So we may want to beat that guy up. Okey-dokey. We're trying to get a colony over here. We don't quite have it in position yet, but next turn. We'll have these guys move in. We'll probably clear this out. Although, I think you need influence to do that, because this is the Paragon guys. So we're just gonna like go up. From what I understand, you can negotiate with them, and you can tell them, you know, hey guys, could you leave for us? You know, that'd be nice. But you have to have an army sent over there to do that. So, unknown commander completed their emissary as pioneer. Oh, somebody else did this. So they already did 2 quests. All right. Be little buggers. All right. What are our enemies here? We got Kirko. Oh, Frenzied. Yeah, that's the same thing we have over here. And then we have Assembly Electrocutioner. We've never seen this before. So repeating arc damage. Okay. So just a shorter range, slightly higher damage, and it does stagger. Overwatch. Assembly restore themselves with parts taken from fallen foes, but they don't have any other assemblies, so that only really works if they had assembly allies. From what I understand. So, attack them. I kind of just want to auto this one. But let's just do manual combat. What the hell? This should be over quick, I would imagine. We can take this opportunity to heal our 1 damage unit too, which means we can get into more fights, which is nice. Enemy is also being pretty aggressive with his units. What's your so you went on Overwatch, okay. As long as I don't move any closer than that, it can't attack me. Well, even then, it'd have to be... Is that the range? This is the range it could move. This is the range it could move and attack you, I think, is what I'm reading there. So... what we're going to do is just set up some pretty good Overwatches, I'd think. And make the enemy walk into it. You, I'm just going to put into a support position here. You, I'm going to move so I can heal. Much needed heal. Okay. If this guy wants to come forward, he's going to have to eat a lot of Overwatches. I kind of feel like this is like a classic matchup, the Vanguard versus the Kirko. You've got range versus melee. Ow. Not very nice. That's very much not nice.
Operations available.
Well, now I need a heal, and I don't have a heal. Maybe I can clone and then get a heal that way. Although I already used the heal, so will the clone have the heal or not? Let's find out. Interesting. So you want to use the clone before you use the ability. Okay, I didn't know that, so good to find out. We don't want to lose this unit, so as much as it's tempting to just finish this guy off, let's do our other moves first. I'm going to move up one. And we'll try and do heavy damage here. Come on, you gotta hit, guys. I may be able to hit multiple units if I get in the right positioning, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. All right. It's gonna be tough for me to finish all of these guys off. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's like back off to just like the absolute maximum range, but like not shoot over the cover. Oh. Yeah, that's all we needed, was just a bit of a graze.
Enemy down.
Okay. Have you move up?
Enemy destroyed.
Yeah, that guy's dead. Okay. You know, I don't know which one's the clone. I think it's that one, but I'm not positive. Oh, you know what we could do? I didn't even think about this. Nanite support station. Will I have enough time to really get best use of that? I don't think so. Let's just forego that. It costs me money to use those. We kind of took some heavy damage here to make this fight happen. Okay, you get vengeance. There we go.
Enemy down.
All right,
They
cool.
never stood a chance.
I have a feeling if we had auto-resolved that, I would have taken less damage. Cool, we get a bunch of food. Alright, where are we on the time? Alright, we got about maybe 10 minutes or so. Oh, we have unhappiness. That's bad. When is our when is it event? 38 turns, so we got time to deal with it. But once we're done with this thing, we're going to want to do the recreational dome, so we're not dealing with that. I think the problem is our colony has just grown too fast. And on top of that, we will be able to grab a sector next turn. So what sector I grab, I'm not sure. As much as I want to come over here, what I may do instead is have this guy come over here. Just grab this. I mean, I don't know if that's the best sector to grab, honestly. I really don't know. Probably isn't. We should probably grab this sector because there's a bunch of buildings in here. Yes, that's a definite yes. We should grab that sector. So, we might do that with this army. So that's kind of the game plan, I think, with that. We do have an upgrade for our commander, so we'll do that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Any new abilities that we haven't seen yet? Not that I see. We could do field medicine, which would give us some health every turn. I'm going to take that. And then I think we take... Did I? Go to Steez. I think I'm alright now. Alright. So, a couple of our units are pretty beat up here. Oh, did I do the level up? Let me make sure that I actually... Yeah, I did not confirm it, unfortunately. So we wanted... What again? Field medicine. And then we wanted... The Deadeye, right? Yeah, okay. I'm fairly certain I can win this fight. I mean, what's even in this army? Oh, we got some units we haven't seen before. So more than likely, I'm going to want to do that fight myself, just so we can continue to experience units. What all is here too? So we've got another enemy hero. And it looks like a couple more units that we haven't seen yet before. So... we're going to continue to do these fights just as part of the learning process, because a big element of this game, just like the previous game, Age of Wonders 3, is like learning what all the abilities do and learning all of the different units in the game. And we're still working our way through that, but okay. We will have this plasmoid deployment available next turn as well. So we could get a little bit of help with this fight if we need it. In any case, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up things here. So let's save our game. We'll call that Game 7. But I think this is going pretty well. We're one turn away from being able to establish our, well, place it down, then it takes another turn for it to actually be established. We'll try and tell the Paragon to leave, so we can get this facility. Then we have our second colony up and running. And then the next thing we're going to want to do is capture or claim another sector, so we'll do that over here. More than likely, because that seems a good place. This is also seemingly a good place to possibly capture, because again, there's a nice building to use. We could use that. And also, if we get the ruins tech, you can use this as a nice place for research. What would be this exploitation? We've got both food and energy production. Looks like energy, well, both in equal measures. Although we'd be able to get the river tech sooner. So probably another food place. I mean, really, we're probably going to crank population through here, so we can just grab as many sectors as we want. All right, well, in any case, let's go ahead and exit the game.